Hey friends, Dr. Christy here, and are you a runner or someone who's ever gotten shin splints in their past? This is often a common complaint of runners, and it's that intense level of pain right in the front of the shins. If you're overusing your shin, those anterior muscles of the lower leg, and you're really pushing yourself hard in your workouts, this might be a complaint that you have. And there's more to it than simply icing the heck out of it and stretching your shins. First off, there are two different types of shin splints. There's the anterior variety and the posterior variety. And I'm gonna use my son to show you the difference here. Hang on. All right, so this is my son, Noah. Say hi.
Hi.
He's so thrilled to be helping me here. All right, so let's take a look at his foot right now. This is his left leg, so see, there's his foot. There's two different parts to shin splints. There could be ones that occur in this muscle right here. These would be anterior shin splints. And then right here underneath the back part of the bone. Oh yeah, you can see that's a little sore in you, aren't, isn't it? My son likes to play a lot of baseball and soccer. And so right underneath in here, in this muscle, that's the posterior shin splints. So there's a difference between posterior and anterior shin splint pain. Got that? So that said now, if you have the anterior variety of those shin splints, that's the tibialis anterior muscle. If you want to Google that muscle, you can see that right in the front. It's more on the outside of the leg, and it's that bigger bulging muscle right in the front of the shin. That one's related to your bladder and kidney meridians. So oftentimes, if this is an issue for you in that area, I often think of hydration as the primary mode of support. If you are dehydrated and you're running and you're pushing yourself in your workouts and you have that anterior shin pain, fix the hydration status and oftentimes this complaint will magically disappear. Other things to keep in mind are for that kidney and the bladder circuit, fear, dread, paralyzed will, those sorts of emotions are what go with that kidney bladder meridian. So anything that could be happening in your life that could be causing you those sorts of emotions, think about that and maybe to potentially work with someone or work with it yourself to see what you can manage and work through on the emotional basis of that. On the flip side, if you have that posterior type of shin splint, once again, that's like in the inner side of that front shin bone, that tibia bone. That's the tibialis posterior muscle. That muscle is more related to our adrenal glands. And if you've heard me talk about the adrenals before, remember they handle all the stress in your life, no matter where it comes from. Whether we're talking emotional stressors, we're talking weather stress, we're talking nutritional stress, energetic stresses, anything your body is handling that is in the stress category of things, those are the systems that kind of get worn down. And so if your body is not handling its stress well, or if your blood sugar is off balance, that muscle will more often than not be the one that you have issues with as far as shin splints are concerned. So if you have that posterior type of shin splint, I encourage you, take a look at your diet, make sure that your blood sugar is balanced and that you're doing all the right things as far as that's concerned, and make sure that your stress is well managed. That's all I got for right now. If you got any questions, drop them below and I'll talk to you soon.